18th, 2025. It is about 6:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that y'all had a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful work day, and I hope it's been a productive and a non-stressful Tuesday for you. As for me, I'm doing pretty good myself. Had a pretty normal work day today. Worked about 8.5 hours, so, normal day. Nothing out of the ordinary happened. Although I do kind of have a slight migraine. I mean, it's not too bad now. I've had worse migraines, but I can kind of feel that slight migraine, kind of that fullness in my head. So I mean, it's not so bad to where I can't make a video, because here I am making a video, but it's there, so yeah, but it's all good. It is all good. I stopped by Quiznos. Let's get straight into what I want to do a review on. So I went to Quiznos. I'll show you. Hold up. So I went to Quiznos and got the Tuna Sub. Now, if you all follow the foods that I review, I've done the Tuna Sub. I've done a review on the Tuna Sub that I got from Jersey Mike's, but I've never done Quiznos Tuna Sub. I've done their Lobster Sub and I've done their Veggie Sub, but I've never done a review on their Tuna Sub. So, here's Quiznos, and I feel bad for you all who don't have a Quiznos nearby, because Quiznos is still good. They're just not popular. They're not popular anymore, but they're still really good. So, and yeah. So let me go ahead and just show it to you. It looks good too. Their bread alone just looks so good. Let me show you the bread. The bread alone just looks good. And here is the sub. So the only things that's really on this is the tuna, the tomato, pickles, and what is this, some sort of sauce or something like that? But just kind of show you the inside there. That's kind of what the inside looks like. But yeah, it's a pretty simple sandwich. I mean, it's not too many ingredients. And sometimes that's what it takes, just keeping things simple. This morning I had a protein shake, and I had made an egg as well. And so that's all I really had for breakfast. And so this will be the first thing that I eat since the morning time. It's pretty good. Not quite on the level of Jersey Mike's though. Jersey Mike's Tuna Sub tastes better in my opinion, but this is still pretty good. I wonder if the fact that the bread is toasted makes a difference though, because I don't think Jersey Mike's toasted the bread, but Quiznos toast the bread. So Yeah. Maybe that makes a difference, maybe not. I don't know. Spilling it on my mic. Now I figured I might as well get some protein in. I've been trying to increase my protein intake anyway. Might as well get a sub with some tuna on it. So, and then at the same time do a food review. But it's good. A tad bit on the drier side when it comes to tuna, but it's not the worst I've had. But tuna in general, by itself, can be pretty dry. But yeah, it's not too bad. I know something like this. It'll be pretty filling though, with the bread and everything. And this is just their regular size sub. I paid, how much did I pay? Oh, I don't even have the receipt. Well, it was like $12 and some change. I guess depending on where you're from, you can call that pricey. Considering I've heard of people paying like $20 for a sub, I guess it's not too bad. Here in Southeast Texas, things aren't too expensive out here compared to many places across the United States. There's a reason why everybody wants to move to Houston. I think with Houston, right, it's one of those cities, obviously it's not the best overall city, but this is a city where you can get, I would say, like the best value for your dollar, if that makes sense. Because relatively speaking, this is a pretty inexpensive city to live in. Dare I say cheap. It ain't the cheapest area in the United States. Some of the cheapest areas in the United States, I tell you, they're actually along the Gulf Coast. They're not that far from here, but rural Mississippi, rural Louisiana, those places are even cheaper than here. But with Houston, it's relatively cheap, but you still have the big city, lots of opportunities, a huge international presence. I mean, there's none other like Houston. I mean, just the amount of diversity people that are from all walks of life, all over the world, that move here. It's just one huge melting pot. And you know, that's one of the biggest appeals with Houston. Texas in general, but mainly Houston. And so I can understand why people would want to move here. Well, because it's pretty cool in that regard. Although I have my complaints about the city. Some of the things that they're trying to do. It's a cool city. You know, it's a cool city. It rains real hard, it floods. Right along the Gulf Coast, so you got to worry about hurricanes every year. It gets very hot and humid every year. Hot as in you stand outside for 30 seconds, you're literally already sweating and you have to like take a shower and everything. After 30 seconds, stand outside 30 seconds, you're already doing this. Oh my, I can't. And then the bugs, you know what's interesting though? I've heard people say that one big complaint about Houston is like the bugs. I'm like, what? How's that a complaint? But because I'm from here, I guess I've gotten so used to like bugs and wasps and just insects just flying everywhere, especially like during the summer when it's hot, that people that aren't from here, like I say people that aren't from like warm climates where there really isn't as many bugs and stuff out. That's something that some people aren't really used to. So I was like, I see. But no, the bugs aren't that bad. They're not that bad. Now, if you're from some place that gets like super, super cold, like half the year, and then even during the summer it doesn't really get too warm, you probably won't have that problem. And then it's not like humid where you are, you're probably not gonna have a problem with bugs. But you come down here to Texas, yeah, they gonna be everywhere. Yeah, I'm like, bugs, I mean, that's not a big deal. But it's a big deal for some people. It is a big deal for some people. Like, there's so many people in Houston that are from California and Texas in general that moved out of California despite California having like way better weather, having some of the nicest beaches in the United States, some of the nicest mountain ranges in the United States. They left all that to come to Texas, where we don't have, well, Texas has mountains like West Texas, but where the big cities are, there's really no mountains. Where there's, Texas, no mountains, hot, humid, The beaches aren't all that either compared to like California. But people still move from California to Texas. Number one reason is the affordability issue in California. When people can't afford to live, people are gonna move somewhere where they can afford to live. Spilling my food. So but there's no question. I mean, California, from a weather perspective, from just an overall like terrain / environment perspective, it's a lot better than most places in Texas. I'll tell you one thing. If there's a place that, like, say Los Angeles, right? If Los Angeles had the same affordability as Houston, people would be moving to LA out of Houston in droves. They'd be going from Houston to LA so fast if LA had the same affordability as Houston. But a lot of people move here. California, LA. The median home price in LA is 12.5 times the median annual household income there. It's crazy. Like, buying a house in Los Angeles, like, you gotta be like really, really wealthy to do that. Because just working a regular job, most people aren't going to be able to do it. And I mean, there's a lot of jobs in Texas that don't pay enough to afford, someone like a decent apartment. But I mean, it's still again, you get you definitely get a better deal here. I'll give an example. My apartment's rent is it's a little over $1,100 a month, right? And this is for I think this is a 650 square foot apartment. And it's a pretty nice apartment. This apartment in LA probably costs like, or really anywhere in like California, it probably costs at bare minimum $2,500 to $3,000 a month. Bare minimum. That's unaffordable. Like, you have to have a roommate there. Like in Texas, if you find a decent 9 to 5, you'll be able to afford to live in an apartment like by yourself without roommates. No problem. Well, I'll say in Houston at least. You go down to Austin, it's more expensive there. Although their rents have been coming down lately though, which is good. I think that's partially because tech is really being decimated by AI. A lot of layoffs are happening in the tech space, and we know Austin, Texas is a huge tech city. So I know there have been plenty of layoffs in that city alone. Yeah. That's just how it is. But, finished my Quiznos. It was pretty good meal. Glad I got the tuna and get some protein. I'm not really that full though. Maybe it's because I didn't eat all day. Because I'm probably going to drink my protein shake right after I get done recording too. And then, what am I going to do afterwards? Probably eat like a can of sardines. Try to get that protein in, y'all. I'm trying to get that protein in. And I'll do some lifting this evening as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this video to a close. I hope that you were relaxed. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I really do hope that you stay tuned for more videos.